Galera, mais uma match do Primal Down, Money-Hala versus Balloon Boy. Vamos ver como é que esses players vão sair. Eles estavam nas outras partidas, né, que eu trouxe nos outros vídeos. Eles, nossa, tiveram um resultado muito legal. Bem interessante. Nossa senhora, que início de match é esse? Pelo amor de Deus. Enfim, gente, criei um novo canal pra postar vídeo de gameplay de outros jogos, tá? Pra vocês. Então não se esqueça de ver, por favorzinho, se inscreve lá. E também eu tô criando conteúdo de reaction nas redes sociais, então vai estar no link do comentário fixado também junto com o meu novo canal, tá? Um beijo, se inscreveu lá, tá? E deu follow. É nóis.
It still has a lot of force of those finishers, especially with the Mugi. That character is so ridiculous at times. And Money-Hala proving and getting that
Oh
nice
my
dodge for 5
goodness!
He's looking up top to try and get recovery, but not able to. Now Balloon Boy over onto the blasters, gets a GCD light into the side air. But he has got quite a bit of ways to go already. Rolling 50 seconons into the match, and he is down a stock plus some. Okay, but gets a down air.
Nossa, o
Almost
dodge.
double, but a little bit
Morreu.
too risky. Might be the stock.
Puta vida.
Is Money-Hala going up 3 stocks to 1.
Okay, honestly, Money-Hala is just showing how much the Great Sword like don't mean anything if you're just simply good enough, Rip. Like, look at this. 3 stocks to 1 already,
isso, mano?
literally world record pace in terms like of any percent speed run of a set right now. Money-Hala going absolutely
Nossa,
crazy,
se ele
but a
tirasse
nice
Sig,
GCN sig to
meu.
finally shut down some of that momentum. Balloon Boy needs to do something quick.
Yeah.
Because like Money-Hala will run away with this set.
No
Seems
kidding.
so.
Especially with all the damage and the defense that Mugi provides you, it's just like only a couple more hits, and that's gonna be a KO for
Mano.
Money-Hala, getting the double.
Que partida
revive.
rápida, velho. Que partida rápida. Não esperava. Balloon Boy, a gente sabe que ganha o último campeonato aí. Insano, velho. O que tava mostrando o replay do bagulho anterior? Caraca, olha o mapa que eles vão jogar. Bizarro. O arco nesse mapa aí, hein, com os neutralitezinho, pulo Nair, muito chato, viu? Muito chato.
A tri-plat map with this Mishima Dojo.
Mishima
I believe
Dojo, yeah.
This is supposed to counter Money-Hala right here. I believe that is the pick here. I was not able to see which maps were banned prior to Money-Hala picking, but I'm sure he was left with no flat maps as an option.
Nossa,
because that is going
nice.
to help Money-Hala greatly.
Right, and I mean, it does seem like Balloon Boy is already getting that movement in with these platforms. Definitely helping with this counter pick, okay? Getting a lot of damage, trying to get the classic Silite downlight into N-Sig. Money-Hala does right through it though, into the D-Sig, tries to go for the crazy ground pound there, gets snared, back on the stage, finally playing some footsies again, because man, that last game, absolutely high-octane.
Absolutely, they
Like,
were gliding across the
they need to
stage
take a
towards each
break.
other at that point. But yeah, here taking a little bit more time to place their attacks correctly. Well, I want to say more like Balloon Boy. Money-Hala has still been going for a lot of these aggressive options,
Right.
as you can see there, dipping on stage trying to get that back end of the recovery to hit. Oh, that nice,
Nice,
very
nice,
light
nice.
air coming out from Balloon Boy there, closing out that stock, and a bit of a lead for him. He's gonna opt for that bow. He wanted to get more of those like cheese combos, as we saw a little bit ago. He tried to go for the classic cheeser combo
Just
with that
strings.
Diana, which I mean,
Yeah.
if you're picking Diana, you've got to go for that. It's like an unwritten rule
Right.
at this point. Like you can't not cheese with that. But that recovery cheesing off
Speaking
the
of
top,
cheese,
and yep, that's gonna,
Yeah.
that's gonna even things up.
I mean, yeah, even Steven here into second game. Money-Hala looking very confident on the Great Sword, but same with Balloon Boy on the bow. Tries to get this edge guard. N-Sig coming
Nice.
out with the double GCN. Sig gets that stock, almost perfect stock once again. Just back and forth like crazy. Money-Hala and Balloon Boy giving us an absolute show. And I mean, look at this trip. Look at how far we got. This is amazing, man.
I agree. And that stock right there, I believe that was basically just because of Mugi's speed. You know, I
Oh.
talked a lot about how good it is
Oh
with the
my
attack and the... Wait.
That's it.
Morreu!
That's it.
Nossa
Dude,
senhora.
Money-Hala
game.
was overwhelmed there in that game too. What is this set?
Like I was trying to say, it's into game number 4.
Bora lá, mapinha mais normal agora, graças a Deus. O Grogo ali, ó, no mapa.
It feels like game number 4 because like, again, they go so fast. Literally Sonic the Hedgehog type of fast in these matches. It's crazy. And now Money-Hala is getting finally some advantage on this axe. Yeah, finally playing some axe. Oh, never mind.
No.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Just going for the greatsword. And he does. Okay, nice string with the gravity cancel punish there.
Que isso?
It's a side sig recovery. What was that? That's some crazy Mugi tech. Down there into Sarah as well on the greatsword, throwing it away. Interestingly enough, tries to get the end sig. Okay, Balloon Boy also finally got a weapon. Now finally playing some footsies again. Highlight, down light, into the reversal down sig. That's such a classic.
Muito
Coming
bom.
in from Balloon Boy's Diana.
See,
Rip.
if you're a
This is a
low-ranked
joy.
player and you fall for that and you feel bad about yourself, don't worry. Even pro players will still fall for it. And Balloon Boy showing that showing us that today. Very, very nice. Okay, wow. I always just get taken aback at the amount of drift that
The
Isig has
microspacing.
on a Mugi's greatsword. I mean, he cleared almost half that stage with it. But okay, able to clear out Balloon Boy's stock with that recovery. And a little bit of damage built up onto him, but with that Mugi defense and with that strength, it's not going to take long for him to even things up. So let's see. Okay, gets a read as well with the nice 5-piece. Tries to extend things
a
on
beefy
stage,
read.
but
Ah,
and he
mentira.
jumps out of it. Oh, that is not good.
Aquilo dropou, velho.
Down air. Okay, dancing around. Yeah, both
Hey,
just going
finally
for it.
some footsies, even though just trading some hits here and there on the greatsword and bow. Bonnie Holla though taking advantage, tries to get the weapon throw up into the recovery, gets punished. No dodge, nothing. He gets the dodge at the last second and comes back to the stage. Also punishing with the recovery on an arm, who gets the side sig as well on the.
Nossa, doeu muito essa side sig, viu?
Bonnie Holla is playing out of his mind today against Balloon Boy.
Bro, Balloon Boy just launch padded himself into that side sig. I mean, I think it was obviously not intentional. Of course it wasn't intentional, but man, it's gotta feel bad. Now, Monty Hall over onto his axe, so not his preferred weapon, but at least he's able to get some damage onto it. Now Balloon Boy's armed. He's gonna be looking once again for a D-Light into one of those KO confirms, or maybe an in-sig, but no, the raw side sig instead. Very nice
Side
punish.
sig, man.
And he's gonna keep up with the no, on the bow instead. Okay,
Yeah, with the
once
bow.
again, wants to keep himself kind of spaced away from these weapons with these large hitboxes. As definitely what you could do with the bow.
And I mean, yeah, you've seen those sigs on the bow, and I mean, I don't blame him, Trip, for staying on the bow. Those sigs seems like they catch Monty Holla off guard here, but I don't know. Okay, they're finally playing some neutral. What a nice dodge away from that side sig from the Monty Holla special. That's literally the Monty Holla special, that side sig. So very nicely dodged. I think, yeah, Balloon Boy's slightly getting more used to the greatsword, especially after that first match. That was a blitz. That was a blitzkrieg. Literally, that was just insane. But yeah, Balloon Boy definitely a lot more in control now in this game 3.
Yep, and they're both utilizing this platform pretty well. Oh, getting out there.
Não,
Monty Hall
velho,
is
que
trying to
isso?
get a dip down to get a
Meu
side right
Deus.
there, but no, back onto the stage. They're both taken really far apart from each other. Obviously, Blasters, you want to be getting that side light into Sarah, the new true combo. And when you're Monty Hall, all you want to do is catch a dodge. Both of them waiting for the perfect opportunity. But there it is.
Ele tava em cima da Diana, velho, e pegou mesmo assim. Mano. Que ele deve ter ficado muito triste. Eu ficaria.
This is it.
Olha.
Guys. If the chat doesn't enjoy this set, I don't know.
Ah, ele foi pra frente. Mas mesmo assim, tava bem em cima ainda.
How can you not? This was amazing so far. Now, okay, Monty Holla with the first weapon pick on the axe. Probably doesn't want it. Gets an end light. Yeah, throws it away. Goes back to the greatsword. The tried and true. Balloon Boy still trying to find a weapon. Never mind. Scrapping on unarmed. Finally gets the blasters. Okay, more footsies.
Monty Hall, well, he was not playing footsies, he was playing standees, just standing there doing nothing for a little bit. But sometimes you need that, you know, you just to take a moment just to evaluate what your opponent's doing. But that didn't seem to do much because Balloon Boy is now getting these side airs. They're very, very nice. They're so hard to react to, so you really gotta space yourself out properly. But when you're against Balloon Boy, he knows where to be, how to be the best. There it is, GCD light.
Caraca, quase clean stock,
Very
viu?
nicely done. And I think he's gonna be staying on these blasters. Yeah, they've been doing them so well, very well so far. So let's see if it continues.
Yeah, it seems like he wanted to swap eventually to the blasters to just get a lot more damage and real estate in terms of just spacing with the blasters. And as you saw with those side airs, but now D-Sig, the double D-Sig! Is it enough? Whip and throw? And the side air just to confirm that KO. Monty Holla.
Não tá querendo ficar pra trás, mano. E aquela sig ali é muito quebrada na edge. Muito quebrada.
Now Balloon Boy. What a fight for a weapon. Gets the blaster, sidelight, Cider misses. Probably didn't get it, like he didn't get the proper hitbox precision. But it doesn't matter, he gets an absolutely insane and precise string there on the blasters. Balloon Boy definitely seems like he got some sort of download with the blasters.
Oh, absolutely. He knows what to do. I mean, now that you can spam these sidelights a lot easier, he knows he could space them out, get these true combos with them as well. It really is such a good weapon now, and he's proving it here today. Okay, dashing arounds. Once again, using this platform has been something both these players been doing, but at the same time, it's been so much better for Balloon Boy being able to get away from that giant hitbox of the Greatsword. And right there, Monihal is trying to dip down, but once again, Balloon Boy does not let him. He does not want to stay off stage for too long. He knows those D-Sigs, those dares, those side airs, all of that from the Greatsword is going to be detrimental to him. So staying on stage is key to winning this match.
Yeah, just overall these movement mix-ups coming in from Balloon Boy, but also Monihal with that platform, as you said. So well placed, like, he tries to, you know, platform cancel, dash, upwards, sometimes inwards, like, there are so many mix-ups, and the fact that, you know, that platform keeps changing its position, right? So you gotta keep that in mind as well. You gotta, like, space around it. You don't want to get caught by those movement mix-ups. But yeah, Monihal now on the back foot, tries to get the stock recovery, not enough. On the Greatsword, tries to get the second one. Fishing some more. Okay, weapon throw just to break some neutral.
He's been doing a lot of weapon throws this game. Or actually, the whole set. Monihal has just been approaching with weapon throw over and over again. Okay, nice side air closing things out.
Tá tenso.
Once again, of course, going to opt for that Greatsword. He needs to build this damage quickly. Balloon Boy's momentum might be a little bit too much if he doesn't start it quick. So here we go. It's a small nair. Every little bit of damage is going to count exponentially more than Balloon Boy's. So it's got to be quick. Okay, come on. Once again, dash it around, playing some footsies. Neither one of them want to commit anything too huge.
Okay, weapon throws as well. Seems like Balloon Boy's fighting fire with fire there. Finally gets the blasters. Maybe that's all he wanted. Downlight recovery whiffed! No, that's a huge miss coming out from Balloon Boy, and Monihal is definitely probably laughing at the screen and like, nah, you could have won the game right there. You can't do that against me. You might have to take a
Nossa senhora.
It was a little wonky with the GC, you know, sometimes it's a little difficult.
Right.
But okay, he's not going to drop it this time.
There
But
we go.
No!
Not enough.
Defense anchoring him to this life. Oh my goodness, okay.
Chocado que não doqueou aquilo ali, véi.
Now or never, Monihal.
Cacilda.
His weapon. He is not afraid to get this armed. He just wants to get a KO so fast. Once again, throwing it again. Will he do it again? Yes, he will. Just repeating on a loop a broken record, but a broken
Meu
stock.
Deus!
No, it's still here. Oh my goodness, how is this game still going?
I have no idea, like, literally...
Morreu, caraca! Se não morresse agora, pelo amor de Deus também, né? Enfim, pessoal, não se esquece de ver meu novo canal e as redes sociais aí no comentário fixado, tá? Um grande beijo e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau, tchau!